chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls out there, it's very common for these narcissists that are involved in your life to ghost and then come back. But rather than waiting on them coming back, please try to look at the reasons why they ghost. What they want to do is they want to leave you with no closure and become someone so important in your mind that you feel like you can't live without. They realize that being around you is not of a benefit any longer. It's not working in their advantage. You, beyond your comprehension, were growing wise to their games. It may have been becoming very volatile, the relationship. It may have been becoming very volatile. Okay? And they realize that the best strategy is to leave you with no closure, disappear from your life and abandon you and ghost you. And this is going to put you in a position of where all you desire is to have them back. And this is part of the reason, because they want to gain full control over your mind, heart and soul. They want full control over your mind, heart and soul. So they push you away and they leave you clueless, looking for closure, desiring them. And this is what I'm saying. They leave this so long. I've spoken to many people that have gone through this experience, and a lot of the times, in many cases, they were left for long periods of time. The narcissist didn't just immediately pop back up. It's not going to work in the narcissist's favor if they just pop back up immediately. Okay? They leave it for a long period of time in some cases. And the way that I look at it, I think that it's because they do want to reach out, okay, but they don't. And I think they get kind of addicted to punishing you and them trusting this plan that they've gone with to abandon you, give you no closure, and leave you craving them. What they don't prepare for is what will happen for all of you that have been through this experience, is you actually get to a point when you become indifferent, you get over them. Indifference is the thing that destroys a narcissist. You're not fazed with what the narcissist is doing. You don't really want to hear from them again. You don't care. You got the closure from within inside yourself. They don't prepare for you doing that. So oftentimes, by the time this narcissist that was involved in your life does make an appearance again, they're gonna they're gonna check your temperament, and they're gonna realize, oh shit, it hasn't worked. You're not still hurting and willing to engage with them. You're not still hurting and willing to engage with them. So then they can start getting vengeful or trying to do stuff to provoke you. This is what can happen. They'll start trying to do stuff to provoke you or annoy you or frustrate you. They can do this. This is what, it can happen because their plan hasn't worked. They did believe that you'd be stuck, hurt, broken for good. They wanted to do this so you, out of everyone in the world, desired them more than anyone you're ever with. And it can happen. It can really happen. People that are ghosted or abandoned can always feel like they desire that person who ghosted them or abandoned them more than whoever else they encounter in their lives. That can happen. And if that's happening to you now, remember, it's not going to last. Don't rush out there and seek a replacement. Don't just take your time, go through the motions, go through the process, and eventually you'll reach that place of indifference and becoming so content with life. And if this opportunity arises where you meet someone genuine and pure, you'll be healed enough to let that person in your life. But there can be a period of time where it doesn't matter who you encounter. You can encounter good people. You could be in a room full of people and you can feel alone. This is the type of impact it can have from abandoning and ghosting. And there was actually a country, I can't remember what the country was now. They were going to bring a law in that about ghosting. I can't remember where it was. Where was it? I read an article. They're actually going to do it because it does have real. It's a real hard impact it has on the victim. But honestly, God gives his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers, and it's a tough battle that you're going through, but it's one for the best. It actually works out in your favor. Alright? This is what they're not prepared for. They're not prepared how this is going to work out in your favor, this actually helps you detach. You may not have ever got out. If this narcissist didn't take it upon themselves to ghost you or abandon you, you might have stayed in that relationship that was no benefit to you to be. There was no benefit for you to be in that. Okay, so them ghosting or abandoning you is actually doing you a favor. It's better than being stuck in a relationship that has no benefit to you. Someone that's just trying to drain you and take from you. So they're gonna pop back up at some point in time. They will study your temperament. Once they realize you're not willing to engage, they'll try and do something to annoy you, frustrate you. They'll try and do all sorts of things. Can't put anything past them. They'll try to do all sorts of things. Once they realize that you're not interested. This is a real crushing blow for them once they realize you're not interested. And this is the process, and this is what you're going to go through and come to. You're going to come to that place where you are indifferent. You're not fazed by them. You don't want them back. You're going to reach that place. And it's a very liberating place to reach. Because you overcome a lot. Because at the beginning, when you're first ghosted or abandoned, all you do is desire them. It's so weird. You just desire the narcissist. Okay? They know what they're doing. Some of them are victims of abandonment themselves anyway. And they project their own pain onto you. Don't feel bad for them now because it's happened for them. People that have had something bad happen to them don't go around doing it to other people to justify it. They're messed up in their head for doing that, right? So, any of you that are in that position of where you still desire the narcissist and stuff, it's going to pass. Just don't seek an immediate replacement, someone to fill the void. It's not going to do you any favors. Just see that you're going to become empowered from this ghosting. When you understand this, what I'm going to say now, whenever anyone walks out of your life, it's their loss. When you have that mindset and you know that anyone that encounters you, they walk out of your life, it's their loss. Okay, because you bring a lot to people's lives. The narcissist that was involved in your life didn't bring anything to your life. Okay, it's an illusion of whatever you think they brought to your life. Right? They didn't bring fuck all. Okay? They didn't bring fuck all. So them walking out, them abandoning you, them ghosting you, it does you a favor. And you're gonna learn to see that. So go through the motions, go through the process, go through the adjustment phase, and you'll realize how true this actually is. So anyway, thank you for watching today. If you'd like to book a one-to-one session with myself, you can find the link in the description box below. If you'd like to donate or support to the channel, you can also find the link in the description box below. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.